Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Chords. If you're somebody who just came across this platform, hopefully this won't be your last time. I hope that you find what it is that you're looking for. Use your best intuition. Listen, for those of you returning back, you know these videos come on back to back to back to back. So it's only been a few minutes that you and I was here in Spiritual Chord getting to the nitty gritty of it all on a spiritual level, literally, figuratively, in every aspect of that energetic feeling by way of quite literally getting to the truth. So say I, so say we. If you made it past the intro, you've just been sworn into spiritual court. Listen, bring your higher self, bring what's good for you so that you will know what's best for you, right? Take what resonates and leave what does not. That is a recommendation. We all have free will. What is it that? Ooh. Somebody out here. Listen, we all have free will. That's what I was going to say. So do with this information what you will, what you won't, what you can, what you can't. The decision is up to you. Hopefully, you are a free thinker, right, of your new world order. A sovereign being, if you will. Copycat energy, fraud, impersonation, clone. Smells like a failed destiny swap. I love a good failed destiny swap story because I feel like it adds that razzle dazzle. When it comes to destiny and just how things end up playing out, it's like, who thought they could take your destiny? 1 for 4 on the timer. You're a chosen one, okay? Of the 144,000 cells in your body, plus that are illuminated by way of you going within and plugging into eternal source. You're a sovereign being. Sticks and stones tried to break your bones, collective, and the words that they tried to speak towards you didn't prosper. That's what I just heard. I'm just going to say what I hear. Listen, thank you, Archangel Michael, for beating the shit out of people who just need their asses beat. Sometimes a good ass beating gets you right on track, doesn't it? When you get your ass whooped by the creator of all things, and then you come to the realization that it's the wrath of God on your back. It's the best ass whooping you could get because that's your opportunity to see yourself. Do you see yourself? Do you like yourself? Family member drama. Oh no. Familiar family unit, sibling rivalry, mother, father, bestie, ex, co-worker, God family, the lady down the street, the people that you grew up with, all inclusive. That's what I just heard. All inclusive. So everybody's included. So there's some type of robbery going on. Robbery. I wanted to say rivalry. Oh, robbery. So somebody tried to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. Okay. The same old devil energy. It's a copycat. Sticks and stones may break your bones, and the words you spoke about to return back to you. You're coming up as the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody that was heavily invested in yourself, and somebody was heavily invested in trying to be your shadow, a copycat. And somebody's mad because you're being a better version of yourself than they ever could have pretended to be. 333 on the timer. Huh? Clarify copycat. Family member. King of Cups energy. King of Cups in the upright. King of Cups in the upright is somebody who is emotionally intelligent. This could be you or this could be them. Maybe this was how they wanted people to see them by way of fraudulent spiritual impersonation. Somebody wanted to wear your persona, your charisma. Somebody wanted to wear your emotional energy. You come off very caring and loving. Okay. King of Cups, emotional control, your essence, if you will, your soul. Okay. It's a copycat. What's the family member drama? Yeah, child, I know. Listen, I was about to hit a whole song. Listen, Fry died and laid to the side, 433 on the timer, the 9 of Swords. This card is like the no rest for the wicked card. The what the hell was I thinking card. Look at all them swords, mental, thoughts, flashbacks, restless nights, depression, woulda, coulda, shoulda, over and over, warnings, ignoring the signs. Hey, don't do that. and kept doing whatever this was, this diabolical, something became so natural to somebody. Look at the way this person's in grief, man. Something became so diabolical. Somebody's embarrassed in the presence of themselves. Copycat, fraudulent, impersonation, clones, King of Cups. Somebody wanted to be seen as a King of Cups energy. Could be a masculine or a feminine. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. This could be a sibling of some sort. Okay. They don't have to be a water sign, but Knight of Cups is like adolescence or somebody younger, maybe than you. Could be a cousin, family, friend, grandparent, hell. Seven of Wands, okay? Something about you being divinely protected and guided. Seven of Wands represents ancestors. So you're chosen. Okay. And so what seems to be the concern? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. You're coming up as somebody who is solo dolo, single, self-sufficient. You may have had to walk away from this family member drama. Is that what this is? Oh my goodness. The Nine of Pentacles, that's Virgo energy. That is work ethics, one pentacle away from getting what it is that you need. But the Nine of Pentacles really does get overlooked. It is a slow and steady wins the race type energy. It's independent. It is focused. It is Virgo energy. It listens to its own intuition, and this is how you're able to be one pentacle away from 10. Let's just keep it a buck. You got the Queen of Swords. You speak the truth, you see the truth. That's a gift. That's a very nice spiritual gift. Yeah, and because of it, you create towers wherever you go. You're a very major arcana. 644 on the timer. The tower. Scorpio energy. Pluto energy. Aries energy. Fire. Lightning. This could represent the forces of nature. This could represent thunderstorms. Sometimes karma shows up as like an earthquake and just destroys everything in sight. It's like, how many years have you been warned? This is what I feel nature is saying. You was doing something for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. What did you think? That you really did not believe in karma. And I encourage people that don't believe in karma, that's fine. That's fine. But you got to know that things have to be balanced out at some point, especially if somebody is not attacking you and they're doing the right thing in their life and you're trying to take their power. Oh, yeah. You got a lot of people bent out of shape, man. They're bent for reasons that they have no right to be bent out of shape. It's because you decided to answer the call, Seven of Wands, the ancestors, and stand in your power. And you knew that by way of doing that, this was going to cause a tower, family member drama, sibling rivalry, mother, father. Yeah, look, the Five of Swords. You got people sitting, planning, plotting, calling a family meeting. I just heard, I got a meeting in the family room. I'll be back real soon. I don't know. Listen. No, seriously, all shits and giggles to the side. Listen, I got to keep it real. Keep it real. Somebody's fighting behind the scenes. Five of Swords is like still plotting and planning, but going through some type of karma, towers. You got people basically upset that you've called back all your power. Some of these people's lives were being held together based on your prayers. While they were praying against you, while you were showing them love, they were sending you hate. And now that you've called back all of your love and light, these people have been stripped of like divine love. It's like the Most High says, if you refuse me as source, creator of all things, whatever you deem that to be, it is the great I am, the Alpha and the Omega, of which there is no end. If you do that, I will smote your mind and give you a mind that can't find the divine because you were too focused out here being a devil, a rebel, trying to take somebody's soul mission. Yeah, that's a wrap. Collective is in the chariot. Yeah, quite literally. You're in the okay. You're in the chariot. Yeah, some of these people don't even know who you are. Look, and still, you got people behind the scenes. Knight of Swords in the reverse is like gossip, slander, hatred, evil eye, evil intentions, miserable people. But because we're in the chariot, we're aware of it, but it's like it's not really touching you with a 10-foot pole. or 1,000 foot pole. Like these people are at a distance. It's like get thee behind and under my feet. The tower. Nine of Swords, no rest for the wicked. Family member drama. There's a conversation in the family room. Look, lies and slander. Seven of Cups is lies and illusions. Look, somebody was projecting illusions out about you with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is gossip, slander, persuading other people to see you in a certain light that were untrue. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is also a liar, a manipulator. The sword is in the reverse. It's not the truth. It's not the Ace of Swords. Five of Cups. So now somebody's in this piss poor ass potty pants ass. You old piss poor ass potty pants ass energy. Woe is me ass energy. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, you didn't. Well, I thought, no, you didn't. Well, I was thinking, no, you could not have thought it, thunk it. You could not have been thinking. You did what you wanted to do. Sometimes you got to get out of the way and let people do what they want to do so you'll know what they wanted to do all along. These people did what they wanted to do, which was try to tear you down. 1111, and you the whole chosen one in the family. Child by. You got the Queen of Cups here, the real Queen of Cups. Will you real Queen of Cups please stand up? Goddess of Cups. This is bigger than a queen energy. A queen is a H-E-A-U-X. I was educated the other day. So really, we're going to say the Goddess of Cups, which is truly divine feminine energy, eternal, eternal like water. Water represents, intuitive abilities, healing abilities. Water can heal you. Okay. Shout out to the water sign. Shout out to the Scorpio gang, 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 gang. It's Scorpio season, baby. Listen, I just feel like Scorpio season has taken everybody to levels that maybe we knew were coming, but once you got there, it was just, it was breathtaking. It still is, it's a view that, we projected out, we knew it was coming, but to see it look like this is really, really nice. Scorpio gang, gang, gang. Give it up for the Scorpio gang, gang, gang. I love y'all so much. Scorpio. Hi, I love you, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio gang, gang, gang. Shout out to the Libra gang too, man. We're still getting the remnants of those scales. Listen, the magician in Gemini is always going to chime in with the magician when you're a master. Your Gemini placements are well. Your Cancerian, Scorpio, and Piscean placements are well because they're in the upright. Your air energy is well because it's in the upright. Strength by way of your heart chakra. Come through with the tower. What's the family member drama? Somebody was trying to take your destiny in your family. Somebody wanted that good karma, basically. So they spoke something into the atmosphere. The Six of Cups. Somebody wanted you to keep going through some type of topsy-turvy cycle with the same depressed emotions, but you have outdone yourself. You have put versions of yourself to what likes to appear to be an indefinite rest. You won't be those people anymore, anytime in any of your lifetimes. Yeah, you shed skin, collective. That's what ascension is. Yeah. Then you got the devil's energy, man. Something about earthly possession. Somebody was very greedy over your destiny, over your spiritual gifts. So whatever you're good at, somebody wanted it all. Yeah, somebody wanted your spiritual gifts. Look, the Ace of Wands. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. You said over my dead body, collective, and then you died. 11411 on the clock. Somebody could have been getting the 411. Listen, then you died, collective. You said, over my dead body, can you take my spiritual gifts? And I know that I'm ascending 1422. So then you died. Bet. Spiritual death, literal death, whatever it is, you know what you went through. Ace of Wands. And it was worth it because at this level, you're coming up as the magician, a master alchemist, a god and a goddess. You've mastered all the elements, earth, air, wind, and fire. Within, you are a force connected to source that these people don't even know you are to be reckoned with. Step this way if you dare. You might want to be more concerned about putting on some underwear because this ain't what you want. This ain't what it is. This right here is divine intervention. These people really need to have several seats. 15:15 on the clock. I just heard stop or be stopped. But with the tower and the devil, I feel like the universe just had enough. Why else would they be up at night in the Nine of Swords? Why else would, hurricane, tornado, whatever her name is, Melissa, be attacking Jamaica? I mean, what else is going to happen? This is a spiritual battle. You got to see it from the eyes of the spirit. And the unfortunate part is you have so many people under this illusion gazing upon your horizon, trying to see through your perception and see through your eyes, that they missed the fact that they were being blinded and binded to the bullshit that they were trying to project onto you. Now the devil's coming to collect. What seems to be the issue? It seems as though all is fair in love and war. How? The Ace of Wands is here, the magician. You're somebody who has direct connection, great ideas, natural abilities to tap into your gifts. So since you died and you reincarnated, it's like the universe said, okay, we're going to give you new gifts. And what we mean by reincarnated, we mean, listen, these people don't even know you. They're still holding on to old narratives and stuff that they thought was real. They don't know you. The Nine of Pentacles. This journey is personal, honey. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, nowhere. They don't want to hear that. Sucks to be them, man. They don't have the ears to hear you, then those aren't your people. That's not your problem. Family member drama. Somebody in the family was trying to comfort your soul. Gemini energy. The lovers. Could have been several people here. I can make it up. Spirit is saying it's time for the scales to be balanced. Notice the way the Lady of Justice, Mayat energy, Libra energy comes in with the sword and the scales, because the sword represents the truth in the matter. And then there's the weighing of the truth. There's your side, there's his side, there's her side, there's everybody's side. And then source comes in with supernatural divine intervention and say, okay, here's what actually happened. That's why Libran energy allows you to see things from multi directions, positions, perceptions, alternate routes and different ways of seeing it. You can see it from everybody's standpoint because that is fair. If to only put yourself in somebody else's shoes and process whatever this is with how they're seeing it, that's what's fair. That's how you weigh the heart. Somebody didn't know that you had to have a heart to work your destiny. Somebody wanted to show up with your ideas, wearing your ideas, looking very much like you, but not having the capacity to hold space of love and light by way of divine balance and judgment. Somebody wanted to show up to your job and they weren't equipped to do the job. So they were constantly in the thievery energy, needing to take. It was always temporary. Especially if you're somewhere answering to the call with the Ace of Wands and Justice, the scales have to be balanced out. The Four of Cups, you damn right, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like, yeah, it's a missed opportunity. But look at the way this guy is reaching through the window. The window represents the eyes. The windows to the eyes of the soul. Everything is figurative in this picture. Look at the way she's looking in the opposite direction, not thinking about the cup that is being offered to her. This is somebody who's an ingrate. They never want what the universe or what God is offering them. They always want what you have. Wasn't this the cup that the universe gave you? And look at you throwing a damn tantrum. I don't want that cup. I'm going to have to work too hard. I got to work on my heart and forgiving and go within. I'll just take your destiny. And bitch, no the hell you won't. Somebody had to tiptoe back and take off shoes that did not fit their big ass, bunion ass feet. How are you walking in somebody else's shoes in their destiny? That's not your business. That's not your soul, man. So now there's arguments. Clarify the drama. For what? Judgment's been called. Seven of Swords. Look at the swords. Swords are like somebody was looking for more swords to put in your back. Look at the miserly look on this person's face. Look at how insidious she is. She's in an energy of ill repute. It's disgusting. She's thinking, well, what can I do now? Okay, how can I get your destiny? Bitch, if you don't go take a seat and put the cutlery up before you cut yourself, you gonna cut yourself? You better be careful with all those swords coming towards somebody that got a wand that can bring fire from the sky. You got to be more careful. Listen, you got to be more careful. Listen, watch yourself. You gonna mess around and get beside yourself. I know. Listen, you better go ahead, ho. Stay in line and stay away from the collective because you're gonna get yourself murked up, man. Landed on your own sword. People working for the divine that's adding to the world. Like, are you crazy? You should have called us like 20 years ago, which felt like 20 minutes ago because that shit was an illusion. Somebody was like, what? Huh? Time? Illusion? Yeah, that shit is an illusion. You know the saying when they say, oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, because it seems like it just happened, but really, you're just holding space and time, passing through, but not really doing anything. It's like moving, but standing still. Time by way of an illusion. Yeah, listen, that's how it goes. That could have gone over somebody's head, and that's okay. Just leave it until it makes sense to you. At some point, I hope that it will. Time travel, quantum physics, the number 8 of cups is like walking away, clearing out your timelines, the past, the present, and the future, adding good karma. The devil is at the bottom of the deck, breaking generational curses. What's good, Holy Spirit? Yeah, look, I keep saying Scorpio energy. You could be a Gemini in your scorpionic energy. You could be an Aries feeling scorpionic. You could be a Libra on your scorpionic energy. When you've mastered all of yourself, you're all the signs, all the elements, the towers, a moment of realization. It's like the universe went and repossessed your soul, repossessed your energy collective. Like, yeah, you were walking in your own energy, but there were still fragmented parts of you here and there. And somebody was very insidious and very meticulous and intending for you to have to find your soul. Like, it's giving quite literally, oh, she's all over the place. Oh, he's all over the place. Somebody wanted you fragmented all over the place, never able to get ahead. That too was an illusion. I just heard the universe say, oh, you're going to pay for that. That's what you wanted for the collective. Genesis 20:20, I gave you love, my friend. Listen, and you giving me hate? Con permiso. ¿Qué pasó? Todo lo que brilla no es de oro. ¿Qué es tu problema? I give you love. You give me hate. Why? All that glitters is not gold. The Ace of Wands is here. That's God. Whatever you deem that omnipresent, all-knowing, all-seeing, he, she, God, goddess, the what is over it all. Confirmation, eternal life. The universe is saying, we will tear this bitch up. Run me back my gifts, boo. We will tear this bitch up. This is what the universe is saying. And you had people that were like, okay, whatever, it's not going to backfire. Then all of a sudden their house was, swimming underwater. The forces of nature don't play. It's like real deal. Volcanoes and shit that's automatically erupting and it's in the middle of the winter. You like, damn, the earth is hot right now, warming up and it's cold as hell. Yeah, you said when hell freezes over, we about to set fire to the ice. Then they're going to know this is the forces of nature. This is the way Shango brings balance. This is the way Oshun brings balance. Whether you believe in the Orisha or not, the Most High God put them in place to govern the affairs of men, women, and children. They're the committee. They're water, air, fire, earth. They're all of it. And when you piss them off by way of injustices in the earth, in great energy, not grateful that you get to come and leave your spiritual energetic signature on this planet, that's a gift. They get pissed off. The Ace of Cups, look. Divine, everything that says ace, there's nothing bigger than the ace. There's nothing bigger than the great I am, the Alpha and the Omega, of which there is no end. There's only eternal source that created everything in the heavens and the earth. And we don't even know how far the heavens go. We haven't even discovered, as we're sitting on this big ass rock floating in the center of the galaxy, we don't even know how far the damn galaxy goes. So you come down to these little pissant ass energies that want your destiny. It's an insult to an injury, man. After walking through hell, man, with no shoes on? Are you crazy? The Two of Wands, destiny. Look at the way this person is being quite strategic with all the planetary alignments. Confirmation. Did I not just say floating in the galaxy? Look at all those planets. Confirmation, quite literally in your face. Take what resonates and leave what does not. The Two of Wands is about embarking on your journey. Everybody got a call. They were putting the Most High God on hold. You know, you like, well, do you have a Bible? They're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Every time you give them a solution, they got a problem. They got a problem for every solution. Well, you know what? My work here is done. Because I'm not going to get in your sick bed. That's not a noble thing to do. That's not what the high priestess represents. Getting in somebody's sick bed can make you sick. If people want to change, they got to show something. They have to invest a little something within themselves. But to expect that you will come along and do all the work is why the towers are coming down so hard. The family member drama, it's a meeting in the family room. The Page of Wands, some type of information is being exchanged about you being at a distance. Clarify copycat, impersonation. Three of Wands, yeah, Three of Wands, okay. Whatever this is, this was about your destiny. This was about your soul. It's a family member, okay. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, okay. Somebody could be a Pisces, a karmic Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This is like a younger Aries Pisces. I feel like this is a sibling. Page of Wands, yeah. This is somebody that wanted to swap out souls or something like that. It's really rooted, this work is. So you could have had a hard time. Somebody was really fighting you over your calling, not wanting you to be seen as the one. I can't make this up. Instead, trying to copy you. Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Chariot. Yeah, this is over. Okay, whatever this was, it's over. Now, there may still be some aftershocks of like some shit that just pops off in nature, or you might just get wind of stories of things happening. Not that we're wanting this stuff to happen, but again, I really feel like the scales are being balanced out, y'all. The devil, some of these people would never have stopped, ever. I feel like you surrendered this collective with the Two of Wands. I feel like we're packing light, moving forward, not taking any baggage, not feeling weighed down. There's a knowing, of the unknown. There's a knowing that there's a lot that's unknown, and we're excited about that as it's being revealed to us. So it's like, it really is a blessing to be here at this time. What a time to be alive. For real. Happy, healthy, and in your right mind, baby. I'm trying to tell you, you got the Seven of Wands, Ancestor card, divine protection. These people could have tried to corner you. There could have been several people that attacked you. Seven of Wands is also giving like somebody tried to comfort you and the ancestor said, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Five of Cups. I can't make it up. Deep regret. Okay. But only because you didn't die to the capacity that they had anticipated, like permanently, like don't come back. Instead, you reincarnated. I feel like reincarnation has everything to do with being able to transmute death energy for healers. Yeah, you don't know that you really have that power until you're tested. This was like training day. Somebody literally tried to snatch your soul on a real level and thought that this would be okay. There appears to be several people here, but you broke some type of curse. Page of Pentacles, this could have been going on since childhood. I was going to say, because somebody felt quite comfortable in your energy from childhood to adolescence to adulthood. Yep, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And then you went through some type of an awakening. In this awakening, you could have realized that you were the matriarch. I feel like people didn't want you to know that you were the one. I feel like had you known, you would have probably have moved a little bit differently. So it's kind of good when we don't know stuff at the time, but later it all starts to make sense. And then you start to figure out, oh, that's why that happened. Yeah, because a lot of what we're seeing right now, had this been revealed to you 10 years ago, it would have been too much. Pandemic, all that. It's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Four of Pentacles. King of Wands, something about confidence, something about keeping your peace, something about keeping your peace. You're minding your business. But there is a King of Wands here that could have been holding some type of secret. This person's in heavy regret with the Four of Cups. That just came out. That King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. It says hoarding secrets. The question is why? Somebody's trying to figure out why they did something to you, why they kept a secret. Yeah, this person was attacking you behind the scenes. Five of Swords. Somebody was like smiling in your face all the time. They wanted to take your place. They smile in your face all the time. They wanted to take your place. Backstabber. Listen, somebody was really hiding their true intentions, okay? This could have been revealed to you over time. Doesn't matter now because you're standing your ground. Queen of Swords in the upright and the hangman energy. Somebody could have been trying to sacrifice you. In fact, I know they were. So this could have been a masculine that was coming for a feminine's energy, trying to swap out souls. Clarify hangman. There's also a sibling here. This could have been several people. Okay, so somebody definitely was paying somebody to do this with the Six of Pentacles to make some type of switch exchange. Here, you take my karma, I take. It's giving that kind of energy. Oh, somebody was terrified. Yeah, this was not good. Two of Swords in the reverse because you're aware of it. Two of Swords in the reverse. There's no blindfold over your eyes. You can see. You got your intuition. Yeah, you know. Two of Swords. This has been revealed to you. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, that somebody was doing something. Five of Swords, sneaky and deceptive. There's a King of Wands that knew what was going on. Whoa, there's a lot of people involved here. Whatever the case, whatever the situation, collective on a good note. The tower is a good tower. It's a good scorpionic energy. Shit is crashing and burning on your behalf. And I'm going to keep it real. The universe is saying, we'll tear this bitch up, man. Like quite literally, because the Ace of Wands is here. You can't attack people like this. It's too late. 32:22 on the timer. It's too late. Nine of Cups in a reverse. People are really angry because you're standing in your authenticity and that you're in alignment and they can't take this Ace of Cups. And somebody was going above and beyond. Again, I did pick up a sibling energy. Could have been several people. Show me this person. What's the family member drama? Yeah, look, it's your spiritual gift. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming out as somebody that is responsible, like your work ethics or something like that. And somebody was really trying to tear up your foundation with the Ten of Swords. Whoa. Clarify the copycat. Show us the copycat. What's going on? Copycats. Raggedy ass, bastard ass copycat. It's a Knight of Wands here and a Four of Coins. Yeah, somebody was withholding secrets of how they were trying to sabotage you. This is the saboteur. Somebody was a sabotaging agent. They wanted to sneak up on you. Four of Pentacles to hold you back. Wow. Clarify. Show us the copycat. Expose it. The Seven of Pentacles, child, they were putting in work. This is earth magic. So you got the Seven of Pentacles, some type of destiny swap energy. Somebody could have tried to do something to keep you bound to the earth or something like that. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Coins represents earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So something to do with the earth. Four of Pentacles, trying to hold back your resources. This person is a serpent. You see the way that snake is slithering around those coins? They're also watching that you have good karma. The stars, something's your destiny. Yeah, somebody was a snake in the grass, and then you cut the damn grass. Chop that ass down to size, man. That'll teach them. Add some razzle dazzle, man. For real. Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody continuously tried to stop you. Switcheroo ass energy. Two of Swords from making a decision on the Ace of Cups, but you still made the right decision. Wow. Copycat energy. The goal was to beat you to the punch of your destiny. The Eight of Wands is communication. Clarify the Eight of Wands. That's Sagittarius energy. Ace of Cups is Cancerian, Piscean energy. The Seven of Swords, okay? Somebody's hiding something. Somebody was really putting it on thick. Somebody was hiding their involvement and they feel really guilty. Clarify this Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. They might want to confess to you, but I feel like they don't need to. This is how they see you. They see you as the high priestess. Somebody's like, I know you know what I did. You're like, yeah, I kind of do. It's okay. You didn't like yourself at the time. That's fine. I didn't like you either. You weren't likable because you didn't like yourself and that came off. Yeah, okay. High priestess energy. They know that you know. High priestess is like all knowing. Just because you don't speak on it doesn't mean that you don't know. Seven of Swords, that they were being sneaky and deceptive. This person wants to confess the truth, but you already know. Tell me more, universe. Yeah, somebody was doing the most. The devil energy, child. Somebody was doing. Somebody is bound to some type of dark deal with the devil. Clarify the dark deal with the devil for the copycat, fraudulent impersonation. What happened? The Queen of Swords, because you won some type of battle with love. The King of Cups and that Queen of Swords energy. Somebody wanted to show up as the Queen of Swords, intelligent, divine, King of Cups, caring, psychic. Somebody wanted to be you and use your gifts and walk in your gifts, but simultaneously try to eliminate you. By the way, man, somebody really was trying to be out. The universe is like, hell to the no, 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 no. The tower, hell no. What do you think is going on? The universe is like, tower on your ass. These are people that feel like they can do whatever they want on a spiritual level and they don't never have to answer to those higher powers. Oh, but you do, my darling. That's the way the spiritual cookie crumbles, honey. You can't just be running around here trying to hex and curse people. They got destinies. Look at your raggedy ass with the Ten of Swords. If you don't put that damn sword down, punk ass. Sit your punk ass down and shut up. That's how I feel. It's like go somewhere and breathe. Ten of Swords is ultimate betrayal. Relentlessly, obsessively, impulsively, diabolically, intentionally, you decided to take the swords and come after collective. Yeah, it's a hell to the no. And then we told the universe, I don't think so. We're implementing the as above, so below rule of thumb, rule of law. We need this judgment to come as fast as the speed of lightning, instantly, right now. So mote it be. We just declared and decreed it, and it is. That shit up out of here. What y'all thought y'all was doing? Copycat. Fraudulent. You could have felt like somebody was in your energy. Look, the moon. Somebody was all up in your intuition. Look at this here. They just wanted these gifts. But did you do the work, little Raggedy Ann? This is jealousy and envy at its worst, okay? It's unfortunate. On a good note, whatever family member drama this is, it doesn't matter because you're coming up as a strong possibility for being the matriarch of the family with the Ten of Pentacles and strength. Okay? This does conclude this reading. I feel like there's no further business here. It's the same old song and dance, except now you have ascended, collective. Quite honestly, quite beautifully, with the Magician and the High Priestess energy, the Tower and the Ace of Cups. It's like accepting what has happened has already happened. And there's something about surrendering in that. Wasn't that 3939 on the timer? Ace of Cups is a new beginning. Who's gonna not choose a cup and a new beginning with creator of all things? In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, in the name of Elijah Muhammad, in the name of Bob Marley and Bruce Lee and all the ascended masters. Like, what? Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, their spirits are coming through. When I tell you that the veil is so thin, there's no reason to be walking around asleep. There's too much information. Oh, y'all talk to spirits? No, bitch. The spirit's been talking to me since I came out the womb. Some of y'all been doing readings since you were 4 and 5 years old. You just knew, okay? Listen. Oh, you talk to spirits, you evil. Shut up. 40/40 on the timer. Catch this spiritual word. When you chose it, it's just what it is. Well, how do you know that's going to happen? Listen. Sometimes you just know. That's what it is. Use your gifts wisely. Some of us didn't know how wonderfully blessed we were until we were in a tug of war with our destinies. You're like, bitch, I'm out here fighting you for my soul. I will murk you. You know what? Hands off. Let me just let the universe balance this shit out all nice and easy peasy, nice and greasy. I love you, collective, okay? Comment down below respectfully. Don't be shy. Say hi. I will see you in the next video. I will. I love y'all. Until then, as always, peace be with you.